We're back with Emily Brooks, the revolutionary new face of the local food and sustainable agriculture movements. She helps consumers learn where their food comes from, eat healthier, and support the local farmers and producers through their Edibles Advocate Alliance. Literally, that is a mouthful. Emily, a big part of what you're doing is connecting people to the land. I understand you've created like a local food web. Tell us a little bit about that.
We have Buy Local Connecticut, Shared Harvest, which is like a Craigslist for the bartering, selling, trading, or donation of all food products. So if you have a field that needs to be gleaned, we have nonprofits who will go pick that extra food and bring it to the food banks. If you have something to sell and you're looking for something to buy, like asparagus or sweet cherries or the basil before it dies from blight, sadly, this year. So buyers and consumers can connect on Shared Harvest Connecticut, which is just the next digital step forward to start moving more money through the local economy.
Well, explain why it's called a sustainable food movement. Sustainable kind of throws me off a little bit there.
Sustainable is a difficult word. It's overused and it almost is ubiquitous. It has no meaning. So a sustainable community or a food web are regions, however you wish to define that, where it is almost as self-sustaining food-wise as possible. So the food is self-sustaining for all the people, and the land is self-sustaining for the health of the people and the food that's being grown on that land. So it's a utopian view that basically says there's no outside, you're not dependent on outside influence. You don't need something from another country. You don't need oil from another country. Everything is stewarded and protected in a way that that unit of space can protect and nurture and grow itself, which is how we used to do it.
I was about to say, isn't that what we were supposed to be doing all along?
We were, and we had this wonderful technology which came, and the technology was wonderful, and we were great because a lot of people got to go off the farms, and now we're realizing maybe some of that technology, it wasn't the best thing to do. So now we're trying to go backwards against the tide.
All right. So what are you going to teach me today?
I am rolling out some fresh-made pasta, which takes 5 minutes. Anyone can do this, but I'm going to teach you how to make spring pesto. So,
spring pesto.
2 rules. 2 cups of anything green.
Okay.
1 cup of cheese. And some oil and something tasty. So we're going to use grapefruit.
Okay.
So I want you to start picking through all these greens and dump them right into the food processor.
Okay.
Now zest up your grapefruit here.
If great-grandma Parkerini could see me now, she'd be moved. All righty. Oh, this smells so good, too. I'm going to use all this, right?
Yep, shove it all down in there, and if the stems are too long, feel free to break them. You can do this with lettuce that you don't feel like eating for a salad. You can use it with kale. Anything green goes, and you can modify, change, adulterate it however you wish, and depending on the season. Sometimes in the spring, we don't have basil. That's a summer item.
This going too?
Oh, dump it in.
All of it?
You bet.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Oh, my gosh. Okay. Ooh, that's good, good, good. All sustainable, all local stuff, too, right?
Yep.
I'm going to add no outside stuff. Okay,
half of a grapefruit.
Okay, now what am I doing next?
Oranges. Squeeze that in there.
Squeeze that in there. All right, I'm going to squeeze it. All righty. I'm squeezing that. Okay.
We're going to dump the cheese in.
I'm going to dump that cheese in just like at home. All right.
And we can either blend it up right now, your choice, and or I have some blended.
So what is this?
That is what you just made. So taste it.
Oh, you want me to taste this?
Yeah, that's pesto. That's what we throw on the pasta.
I can taste it from this spoon. That's appropriate?
Yeah, it's good. A little bit on your face, shaving cream. It's perfect.
I love it. I love it. Okay, what am I doing next?
Now we're going to throw this onto the blender.
Beautiful.
Okay.
I love that. I don't know why. Can I bring that home with me?
Yes.
Oh, that's nice. Okay.
What? Oh, the food processor or the pesto?
I want to bring the food processor.
Oh, no. You have to stand in line.
All right, go ahead. Let's put that on there. Let's rev that baby up. All right, here we go.
All right, ready? Are you ready for some noise?
Hit it.
And will you please hand me the olive oil?
The olive oil
the
over
very
here.
Tall. There we go.
You got it. All right. There you go.
I just add the olive oil to get the blades running.
Hey, tell me a little bit something. How is this really? Have you got a website or something that people can go to and learn all about this kind of stuff?
We do. It's called ediblesadvocatealliance.org, which is a mouthful. See, I want to make you chew on your thoughts.
Chew on my thoughts. That's what you got to do. That looks fantastic. And do you cook this way all the time for yourself at home?
I do.
All right.
The reason why I like to support local farms is the more money we keep in our local economy, the more that they become preserved. Because Connecticut loses our farmland at the highest rate in the nation, over 8,000 acres a year. So if we lose it, it's hard to knock down an industrial building complex and put a farm.
I hear you. I hear you. All right, what are we going to eat? I'm hungry. It's lunchtime.
Oh, I pre-made some for you.
Okay, great.
So dig in right there, and actually, I will find a fork for you. Wouldn't that be nice? Do we have forks?
Now, I mean, really,
It's finger food.
How do we get to the point where we really need sustainable food? Whatever happened? I mean, did things just fall apart?
I have a theory that, back when we had the Industrial Revolution, it was so great to have all of this technology that propelled us forward, and it really did improve lives for communities and citizens.
All right.
And then at some point, we started realizing that technology moved faster than our ethics and our environmental awareness.
All right. Now, how did we get to this point? How did we get to this finished product?
I boiled pasta.
Yep.
I threw it in a bowl.
Gotcha.
Threw in a whole big bunch of pesto and some fresh tomatoes and just tossed it and threw it on a plate. That's it.
And I can try this right now.
You can, actually. I have a spoon for you, which is not entirely sexy.
Oh, there's forks in the drawer here. Hang on.
Are there?
All right. Okay.
On the tinsel list.
Yeah,
Bad chef.
Oh, they got it. I got it.
There you go.
It. Thank you.
Right in.
I'm going to know my way around here. That is fantastic. The name of your website is Edibles Advocate.
AdvocateAlliance.org.
EdibleAdvocatesAlliance.org. Oh, I'm already getting yelled at for eating too much. I got to save more for the rest of the crew. Hey, thank you so much for joining us.
Have a great day.
The name of your website is EdibleAdvocate
Alliance.org.